Hey, this is Jay. Happy Zur Day, happy Friday. How in the world are you guys doing? Zur is at the tower. He's over here on this right-hand side, all the way back in that lounge area. And as we're heading back here, just wanted to let you guys know that I released my weekly Nightfall video that I did with my son. I actually did 2 of these, but the last one I did yesterday, that's where we're taking on the Scion Flares. And man, I used the Raise Lighter, which is the exotic solar sword, and that thing just destroyed those guys. So if you want to check that out and to see what we got, you can click on that video on the bottom right hand side of your screen, or look in the description of this video and you can find that there. But here is Zur, man, hoping he's got some good stuff for us. See if he's got an engram or a weapon this week. Weapon, all right, so we've got this Thunderlord available. We'll go through these and we'll talk about these, and I'll give you some advice on whether or not I think you should pick them up. But the Imperium Bellicose, this is anti-grav thrusters, aiming weapons while in the air will hold you in a place for a short time, and orbs collected while your super is full will recharge your melee ability. And then we've got increased intellect, increased discipline, gain bonus super energy from melee kills, gain bonus super energy from heavy weapon kills on Minions of Darkness, and infusion replenish health each time you pick up an orb of light. So you got increased health and recharge your melee ability every time you pick up an orb of life. So for me, this just is not the greatest piece of armor for a Titan. I wouldn't recommend picking it up. I don't see too many uses being able to hold up and place it up in the air, so I'd skip that one. Skyburner's Annex, this of course for your hunter. Heavy weapon kills have a chance to create orbs. Orbs collected while your super is full have a chance to grant special ammo, so that's a unique interesting combination. We've got increased intellect, increased discipline, hands-on, gain bonus super energy from melee kills and from heavy weapon kills. And then we've got replenished health each time you pick up an orb. So I actually like using this every once in a while in PvE. If you're a PvP player, I'd skip this, but PvE, it's nice being able to create those extra orbs when you're using your heavy weapons, especially if you're running the Night Hunter version of the Hunter. Man, you already put out a crazy amount of orbs, and just having something that increases that is just really good for your teammates. But we've got the Alchemist Raiment. My son actually just picked this up in the Nightfall if you want to check that video out. But chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickup, that's interesting. Orbs collected when your super is full recharge your grenades and melee. Alright, so I like that for both PvE and PvP. The first one, of course, for PvE. So it's not too bad. We've got increased strength, increased intellect, carry more ammo for special weapons like that, carry more ammo for heavy weapons, I really like that. Increased incoming arc and increased armor when using an arc-based subclass. So if you are a PvE player, I'd recommend go ahead and picking that up for just having the ability to carry more sniper ammo or special weapon ammo and heavy weapon ammo. I like that, and the other perks along with that. But still not the greatest, but I'd pick it up if you're a PvE player. But here is the Thunderlord. Alright, so we've got arc damage. This weapon causes arc damage. We've got accurized ballistics, field choke, linear compensator. We've got feeding frenzy. Kills with this weapon increase reload speed for a short time. You always like things that increase reload speed with heavy weapons. We've got perfect balance, extremely low recoil, increased carried ammo capacity, which I like using, and reload this weapon even faster. And then we've got lightning rounds. This weapon fires faster and more accurately the longer the trigger is held. So to be very honest with you, I very rarely use the Thunderlord. The year 1 version just wasn't super great. There were times that it was arc damage and I would use that, but other than that, I didn't really find myself using that too much. So I think it's pretty much the same in year 2. I'm just not crazy about that weapon, but pick it up if you don't have it and you got the extra coins. But here are some legacy engrams. If you do not have a year 1 chest that you really want, it is weighted to give you a year 1 version. Then you can use these legendary marks right here to buy a year 2 version. So that'd be about the only reason I'd pick this up. If you pick it up, you're not going to be able to infuse it and raise the armor on this. It's going to be stuck at 170, and it's really not going to be worthwhile. The only reason, you can buy a year 2 version. But glass needles, this will let you change the intellect or intellect and discipline here stat roll on your exotic pieces of armor. Then we've got the 3 of coins. If you're going against an ultra, if you're playing in the Crucible, every match you just pop one of these. Say you pop one when you're going in the Crucible, maybe you have a 20% chance of getting an exotic piece of armor, an exotic engram say you don't get it in that match, the next match you pop another one and say maybe you'll have a 40%. It kind of stacks in that respect. It gives you a better and better chance till you end up pulling one up or getting one to drop. But don't use more than one at a time. Then we've got heavy ammo cakes right here. You can get 3 for 1 strange coin, and upgrades for your sparrow right here. And then of course you can trade in 2 strange coins for 1 mode of light. Now if you're watching this and on Sunday, please keep in mind, I always get this question on Sunday, where is Zer? He's only here for Friday and Saturday. He shows up Friday morning in a different place each week, and he stays there for 48 hours, and then he's gone until the next week. So if you're wondering, and if you leave me that message, you probably haven't made it this far to the end of this video, and you probably won't hear this, but just in case, you know, that'd be great not to have to answer that. But that is what Zer has to offer. Let me know what you're picking up. If you get anything cool, I mean, maybe out of that Ingram, and you end up picking up a year 2 version, let me know that as well. But if you want, check out my other videos. I've got another Nightfall that I did with my son, and you can check out whether or not I got a ghost shell. The first video that I was talking about, I didn't get any ghost shells. So it was the first time ever in a long time that I haven't got a ghost shell from the Nightfalls. I still, I guess, have one left to do, but keep that in mind. And you can check out both my Nightfall missions that I did with my son. Absolutely love gaming with him and playing that. And then also too, check out my Do Christians Respond Well? You ever notice that sometimes Christians are maybe a little judgmental, or we kind of respond in a not so good way? Check out that video and let you know what I think about that. I am a Christian, but I think we've got some room to improve when we're responding to people, our friends, other Christians and non-Christians. So let me know what you guys think about that, running the Razorback though in Black Ops 3. But that's where I'm going to end this video, man. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Let me know what you have planned for it. I don't have too many exciting plans to share with you, but I'd love to hear what you're doing. But as always, take care and God bless.